intro's even more exciting with that random guy walking across the studio. All right, up here at the upper left, Terran player 1 game down in this up and down match today. He is
MVP Noblesse.
And if you go down 0-2 on an up and down day, you're in serious trouble, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were talking about that before. Well, hold that thought. I will. All right. Down at the bottom right, our Zerg player would like to move into Code S. He is. I was going to say more, but I had a burp. Didn't have a chance.
I had a burp coming up. I was drinking some Pepsi, you know?
Thank you to Pepsi, by the way, for sponsoring the GSL, as well as Sony Ericsson,
Intel,
G-Skill.
And you, the viewers at home.
And you, the viewers at home, that's true.
And viewers like you.
What I was going to mention is that Wolf and I were talking about this the other day, how once you get to 0-2, it's just so hard to come back. You actually have to basically count on your opponents also doing badly so you can get into a tie situation.
Well, that's the thing is all the time you see it where a player might be able to struggle back to 2-2, but then they lost the tiebreaker early on, so it doesn't even matter. So whoever loses this game is almost guaranteed to stay in Code A.
Although we did have Marine King. In his up and down group, when he was in the up and down matches, he actually only went 2-2. He started off 0-2, and we're like, oh, well, he's out of Code S. And then he came back and tied up 2-2, and there was a tie, and after 2 sets of tiebreakers, he finally won. So
yeah, that was that was an exception, though. I don't think we're going to see that happen very often.
No, you're right. I'm just saying it's possible. It's possible.
It is possible. Anything is possible in the GSL up and down matches. The danger days. There's 2 sets of danger days. One is the up and down matches. The other is the Code A round of 32.
Yeah.
And there's the command center for Noblesse, so he will be going 1 Rax expand. No, that's actually command center for. No, that's actually 1 Rax expand. Let me just correct myself a bunch of times.
Correct the correction till it's correct.
I know.
Yep.
It's like you think you fix your answer and the teacher sends it back to you. She's like, no, it's wrong. Do it again.
Show your work, Doa.
Oh, don't even say that. I hated that in math, man. I was like, I would just do it in my head. I'm like, I know it's the right answer. And they're like, you need to show your work. And I'm like, why? I proved I know it.
I know. I hated that too. When especially if I had a faster way of doing it in my head and I'd have to slow down to do the work on paper. I don't
know. I just randomly guessed at math anyway.
I actually,
what is this guy doing?
Bit of an admission. I failed a class once. It was a music class in college. What? It was an introductory class that you had to take to learn what you needed to go to take the qualifying exam to get into the higher level music theory classes. And I failed the class because the teacher didn't like me because I was already good at music, and so I did everything in my head, so she thought I was slacking.
Oh, I see.
And I still passed the exam with flying colors. So
in your drum and trumpet days?
Yeah, that's right.
All right.
I used to play saxophone, like the drums.
Right. Very similar instruments.
I said that once on the cast. Maybe it was Wolf that was making fun of me that day.
No, that was me.
That was you?
Like a couple seasons ago. That was when I was here
a while back.
I remember that. Good times.
Good times indeed.
Good times.
Not good times for that SCV.
No, he's going to get some good scouting though. So good times for the Terran commander.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, 1 hit point, but he's going on creep. Oh, the queen with the spanking.
Whoa. And 26 Zerglings are made right after the SCV dies. So Noblesse is thinking like, oh, I'm in his base. I see that he's not making anything. I'm going to go ahead and be fine here with an open doorway.
Well, Noblesse is going to try to do sort of a Marine combat shield timing, but it is just not going to work, I think.
There's just a ton of Zerglings at his door right now.
It's a lot of Speedlings, and the bunker is going to not be finished by the time they come in. Uh-oh, this is really bad for MVP Noblesse, pulling SCVs off the line, but I think he's out of luck, man.
He is out of luck indeed. Lucky has the one with luck. All of his SCVs going down.
Oh, run, Mule, run.
Desperately trying to salvage the bunker, trying to get some SCVs in way of those Marines to try and do some desperate defense.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I mean, he can just keep streaming SCVs in if he wants to. He's actually not doing that.
Yeah, well, and that's the thing is, even if he doesn't get the killing blow with these Zerglings, he's droning up behind this. Yeah. So he's actually gotten a bunch of drones in the meantime.
Oh, he's going to go to the middle of the line.
And
second gas, possibly. I love the poise of FXO Lucky, though, too. you know, have the mind to not just throw Zerglings at him, not trying to just go all in to win the game right here, but to just get ahead, you know? I love that.
Now he's going to get a Baneling Nest, and he's gotten more gases along with his lair. So he may actually, I'm not sure if he's going to get Banelings right now, but he wants to go into some mid-game high economy Baneling aggression, and he knows he has the lead. So he can kind of just basically just get a bunch of stuff, a bunch of Lings and Banelings, and bowl Noblesse over later on if he wants to.
He could. He's getting the Spire right now, so I think he's going to go ahead and just try to play a straight-up macro game, just harass with
That's
the
something
mutas.
he can do too. Yeah.
Yep. Just try to get more ahead since he is pretty significantly ahead at this point.
May have gotten the Baneling Nest as kind of a just in case Noblesse has another barracks in the back and wants to go for a counter all-in.
Yeah, I feel like it was a pretty normal timing. I mean, a lot of times you see Zergs get the Baneling Nest and the Spire pretty soon after the lair finishes.
Yep.
It's kind of what we saw. Baneling speed on the way now. And yeah, I mean, Noblesse is just in great shape right now.
Lucky's in great shape.
Yeah, that's right. Noblesse is not in great shape right now. Sorry, maybe I'm not over it.
That's okay. And it does look like Noblesse is just going to kind of... well, he's producing SCVs, but he's also getting 2 reactors on a couple more of his barracks. He's going to get the starport going as well. He's going to try and put some aggression back on Lucky here pretty soon.
Yeah. Well, wouldn't be surprised to see him do kind of big Marine tank style, you know, the SC style TVZ. We saw Gumiho kind of pick it up and do quite well with it, and now that SC is on MVP, wouldn't be surprised at all if he's showing Noblesse some of his tricks as well.
Yeah, and Noblesse, or I'm sorry, Lucky taking a 3rd base over at the right side of the map.
I got you doing it now.
He didn't have enough Lings to kill off the rocks very quickly, and he really, really, really wanted to get that 3rd going as soon as possible, so he actually took a little bit remote of a position, but I think it's going to be safe. He has map control, so there's no reason that that's going to be in too much danger right now.
Yeah, well, the mutas being out on the field are going to help a lot too with all that. Be able to do some harassment and keep that map control as well, which is a little bit more important.
Yep, Baneling speed just finished, and 10 Banelings were just made, so this little force of Noblesse is probably going to meet its doom.
Yeah. Oh, and look at that. No turrets, no Marines to defend at all, really. Just a few in the bunker there. They're going to be able to chase some mutas away. And, yeah, I think Lucky's like, wait a second.
Wait a minute.
I've got enough mutas for that. A second stim, and now those mutas could easily own those Marines.
Oh, man.
But playing it smart, doesn't want to lose any. Wants to keep his mutas fit and healthy. I can respect that. 4th base going down for Lucky as well.
Large force of Banelings and Zerglings moving out on the map as well.
Oh, trying to micro a little bit.
Wants to have those Lings and Banes nearby so that if Noblesse comes out and says, I really want to kill those mutas, he can actually track them down, kill them off pretty easily with all those Banes.
All right. So is Noblesse going to survive this attack by Lucky? I don't know, man. This is looking pretty serious. Siege mode isn't even finished right now. Here he goes. Zerglings and Banelings coming right in, and there's not a lot to stop them.
There's almost nothing to stop them.
Oh, man. Goodbye, bunker. And SCV is coming off the line.
Oh, no!
The carnage! Man.
All the SCVs going down to those Banelings, and these 2 Banelings doing Ring Around the Rosie, chasing the Marines around in circles around the command center.
Yeah, Noblesse had some good target firing at the end there to take out the rest of those Banelings. Did manage to kind of survive to a certain extent, but he lost so many SCVs. Whoa, go ahead and tell them what you just showed me.
I just showed you that there are 70 drones on the map compared to 22 SCVs. So I don't care if you've got double mules. That is way bigger economy for Lucky right now. Even with the mules, it's double the income as far as minerals, and not to mention the fact that he has, well, once he takes those 3rd, the gas is a 3rd, he's going to have 4 times as much gas, or twice as much gas.
Noblesse trying to make a push right now, but I think we can all see that this should be crushed pretty well.
Yeah, this is just a last-ditch all-in effort to try and do some damage to Lucky. There are Banes and Lings at the top of the ramp, though, just waiting for them to walk up of it. And the tanks are going to provide a good buffer, though. Let's see if he can pull something out here.
Careful. Don't want to lose those Banelings. And here he goes. And I think it is over, Bullcraft. That is just way too much stuff for Noblesse to deal with.
Yep.
So Lucky really playing well.
And Noblesse goes to 0-2.
Man.
FX So Lucky is now at 1-1.
A little bit of relief there on Lucky's face. He's glad he won that. And I'm kind of wondering what's up with Noblesse today, man. I mean, he has not been playing very well.
No.
That was not a good game from him.
Well, he did get caught pretty off guard with that Ling attack as well.
Not really trying to wall off really at all. His bunker was kind of late for what he was doing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he was kind of trying to wall off, but he just not quick enough.
Yeah.
I don't think he realized the desperate situation that he was in.
This is actually, I think, one of the more lopsided groups that we've seen. Actually, it doesn't. I mean, in the groups from the first 2 days, the player skill levels seem pretty even. I gotta say, today, I mean, there are clearly some better players in this group. I mean, I think SC is better than pretty much everyone in this group, and then there's kind of maybe some vying for the second place there. So we'll see how that turns out. But we've got players like Noblesse. I mean, I don't know. I hate to sound like I'm being really hard on him, but you know, he's just not playing like a Codes player right now. I mean, plain and simple. Yeah.
Yep, he just isn't quite at the same level as what it's looking like. So he's at 0-2 in the group. Again, you know, there's still some possibility of a miracle comeback with a tie and that kind of thing.
Never know.
But that's a really bad place for Noblesse. He's basically pretty much out at this point. It's going to be really difficult, and it's going to be circumstances out of his control that would have to align perfectly for him to have a chance now.
To a large amount, yeah, that's very true. He's going to have to rely on the right people beating the right other people and then kind of hope for the best. Well, we're going to take 5 minutes. Noblesse is going to cross his fingers. You guys can go get a sandwich or something. Come right back, though, for more GSL action here at the Up and Down matches.